Hunted by the mycelian swarm, the crew of Wayfarer Station faced an impossible choice: be assimilated or fight back with the only weapon they had: science. The mycelian spore ship did not fire lasers or missiles. Instead, it released a cloud of microscopic organisms that began to eat at the station's hull. Alarms blared as the station's outer layers corroded. On the view screen, the metal seemed to dissolve like sugar in water. They were being dismantled, molecule by molecule. They had hours, maybe minutes before their habitat failed. Commander Rostova's voice cut through the chaos. "It's a siege weapon! It's trying to breach our hull and infect the station from the inside. We can't outrun it, and our point defense lasers are useless against a cloud. Eris, I need an idea, now." Dr. Eris Thorne spoke fast, pointing at a holographic model of the star system. The star, Kepler 186f, is a volatile red dwarf. It's prone to massive solar flares. If we can trigger one and focus it, a technician cried out. "Trigger a flare? That's insane. The radiation would fry us," Eris countered. "Not if we polarize the station's main energy shield. We can turn it into a magnetic lens. We can literally aim the star's fire. We'd have to overclock the station's reactor to critical levels, and the feedback. It would tear the station apart, but it might just be enough to incinerate that ship." It was a suicide mission that offered a sliver of a chance. Commander Rostova made the call. Their goal was no longer just survival. It was to send a warning. They had one shot. She addressed the crew. "You heard the man. Reroute all non-essential power to the main reactor and the shield emitters. I'll pilot us into the flare's path. We're going to use the station as a sniper rifle and the sun as our bullet. And while we do it, compile all the data from the probe. Everything. We need to send it." The Wayfarer moved into position, a tiny speck between the hungry mycelian ship and the raging red star. The spore ship, sensing their unusual maneuver, fired a concentrated stream of corrosive agents, trying to disable them before they could act. The station groaned under the strain as alarms screamed. "Hull integrity at 40%. Shields are buckling," Eris yelled. "Almost there. Reactor at 98% capacity. The star is responding." Ava gripped the controls. "Hold on. Just a few more seconds." The surface of Kepler 196f churned. A colossal tendril of plasma erupted from its core, roaring across space. Eva aligned the station, the polarized shield glowing an intense blue. For a breathtaking moment, the solar flare was captured, focused, and redirected into a searing beam of pure energy. The beam lanced out and struck the mycelian ship. There was no sound, only a flash of blinding white light. When it faded, the spore ship was gone, vaporized. The victory came at a cost. Wayfarer Station was crippled, venting atmosphere into the void. The reactor was dead. Life support was failing. But on his console, Dr. Thorne smiled weakly. He coughed. "The data packet. It's away, compressed with our final power surge. It's on its way to Earth." Eva looked out the cracked viewport at the distant stars, whispering, "They'll know. They'll be ready." In the silent cold of space, a tiny directed burst of information began its long journey home. It carried the final logs of the Wayfarer crew, the analysis of the mycelian threat, and a single desperate message. "We are not alone. And they are coming for us all." The screen goes dark, and the faint beep of the data packet fades into complete and utter silence.